Racing isn't easy, but experiencing it is. iRacing puts you in the driver's seat with the industry's leading sim racing game. Drive on laser scan replicas of the greatest racing circuits from around the world. Go head-to-head against other drivers chosen by skill-based matchmaking to ensure competitive racing at every level. Compete across all your favorite series. In officially licensed cars, engineered to deliver the most accurate driving experience possible. Join a race or host your own with players from across the globe. Race against the computer or in a league with friends. Feel the thrill behind the wheel. Visit iRacing.com.
Masker can't defend. He's got the outside line for the second part, and he can't hold on.
Going the long way around. We're going to be 3 wide for the lead as they all come to the line. Who is going to take it in the end?
And here comes Lockwood. He's going to make the move to the outside. Quinn tries to force it off a little bit, but there he goes. It's going to be side by side through turn 1.
Will he be able to cover him off? He does. Weaving back to the left-hand side. Reynolds is trying everything. The kitchen sink is being thrown at it.
They're leaning on each other. Coming into turn number 3. It's going to be a drag race through 3 and 4. Coming back to the line. Here comes Frisch on the bottom.
Richard's going to hold the inside. Tries to be the late breaker here. They're going to be side by side through the final chicane. They bang doors, but keep it clean.
As they're still 4 wide on the run down into the back straightaway. Demerit's looking for a line as well. What is going on in Michigan?
Novak into the fence. They're still beating and banging. And to the line.
He is much faster coming through there. Is there damage on Challenger? Abramitis is ahead. There's going to be a race to the line. Who is going to get it?
Move on the map, never sleep. What you gonna do when you at? Who you with? You ain't really about that. Don't did, don't you? Really gonna move on the map, never slip. Put your hands to your left. Don't did, don't you?
The Desert Whisper winds of chaos. Dust hangs in the air like a challenge, and the jagged hills of Wild West Motorsports Park stand ready to echo the fury of battle. Tonight, the special stage iRacing League unleashes the Lucas Oil Pro-2 trucks onto this unforgiving terrain. Not for one showdown, but for two. Two twin 20-lap heat races await, each a crucible of grit and torque. These aren't just laps, they're declarations. Every corner carved, every jump launched, every fender bruised is a testament to the driver's will to conquer. The trucks will roar, the earth will tremble, and the scoreboard will tell you only part of the story. This is no ordinary contest, it's a dust-slinging, chassis-rattling symphony of survival. The Wild West doesn't forgive and it doesn't forget. And tonight it'll remember the names of those bold enough to tame it. Welcome to the frontier, welcome to the fight, welcome to Wild West Motorsports Park. Welcome in. This is week number 1 of the special stage PRO-2 Trucks League here, kicking off week number 1. We're at Wild West Motorsports Park. Qualifying just about get underway here. Welcome in. I'm Rob Campbell of Racers Nexus. We're going to be bringing you the next 8 weeks of action here in the special stage truck series. Should be a ton of fun. Jumpy trucks, always a blast. Got our drivers on track here. Putting in some qualifying laps, wait for some times to come in here right now. Practice just kicked off. We have just under 20 trucks in session here today. 19 trucks last I counted. Should be a heck of a run here. They're going to sort them into a couple heats. And we'll do some fender to fender, door to door action pack racing out here. Let's take a look at the weather conditions. 79 degree air temp, 70 degree track temp, clear skies, only a little bit of humidity. Should make for a ton of fun out there this evening. We got some heavy hitters in this one. A couple above 7,000 iRacing drivers here. One of them right here is Zach Amsbacher. Comes into this one with a 7.1K iRating. A very accomplished driver in the dirt road side of iRacing as he's heading into the big jump here now. He's going to scoot right across Tom Mohimis, another driver, highly ranked, 7.4K coming into this one. Not to be outdone, Joey Herbie, 6.6K rating as well. Greg Johnson, 5.5. Jeff Johnson, not sure if there's any relation there as well, but 3.5K. Ant Meeperson, 3.8. Joey Kirk, 3.7. Dave Weingartner, 3.4. Josh Hagee, 4.2. And it just goes on and on and on. So it should be a heck of a race here. A lot of high-skilled drivers coming to battle here this evening. Let's go back on board with Amsbacher. Currently second overall. So he's going to pull it off, called quits on his run. Let's hop on board here with Adam McAfee, currently sitting in 4th place in qualifying. He's sitting about 3/10 back of our current pole sitter, Tom Mohimis. The Batman machine here with Adam McAfee at the wheel. We go on board with him, heading down the front stretch. He's about to hit that big jump where we could see a ton of carnage here throughout the race. There it is, across the start-finish line. Oh, he gets up in the wall. That's not going to bode well for his qualifying efforts. So that's going to do it for him. Hop on board here with Justin Pierce. He's finished up his qualifying run too as well. Ray Baudouin, Joey Herbie, the only 2 trucks left on track. Looks like Herbie's pulled over and called it quits too as well. So most of our drivers have put in a time very close in qualifying. All 18 trucks have put in a lap right now, separated by less than 1 second. So tough competition out there for these drivers. So we have a ton of racing coming up for us here. Let's take and give mention to a couple of tracks coming up. Next week, we're going to head to Phoenix for the Rallycross. Crandon will be week 3. Suzuka West, road course. Jumpy trucks on the road course. That'll be interesting there. That's the short layout. I believe that uses the front stretch plus the S's. The West course at Suzuka. Bark River will be the start of the second half of the season. Lanier. My southern friends always laugh at me for that. That's my Canadian Quebec side coming out here. Lanier, December 8th. Atlanta Rallycross, December 15th. And December 22nd is going to be Wheatland. So this should be a ton of fun here. Looks like we've got about 5 seconds left in qualifying. And then we'll be getting set up here for our grid. See how things shape out here. Going to be tons of fun. Again, as I mentioned, 2 20-lap heats coming your way. And then, actually, I can't remember what the feature race is. Having a look here. I don't think Matt listed. You just get 20 laps plus 20 laps. So, actually, it looks like everybody's going to be joining the initial heat. There we go. All 19 trucks. This is going to be hectic. 19 trucks on track. So we've got a camera car today. We've got David Bush III. He's on camera. Currently starting in 16th place. We'll take a look at our grid here quickly before everything gets going. Tom Mohemus going to start in first spot. He'll have Zach Ansbacher to his outside. Joey Herbie and Adam McAfee are going to make up row 2. Greg Johnson and Richard Watkins in row 3 with Ray Beaudoin and Joey Kirk 7th and 8th. Rounding out the top 10, Jeff Johnson and Ant Meeperson. 11th place goes to David Weingartner and Josh Heege to take into a 12th spot. 13th goes to Justin Pierce, Stephen Thompson in 14th, Vlad Lakovic in 15th, David Bush III in 16th, Matt Schlosser, Stephen Barnett, and Sibin Stoll going to round out your field here. So there we go. Field is gridding up. Have a look at our pole sitter here, Tom Mohemus. Oh man, I'm going to have to figure that out for race number 2, but he's our current pole sitter. Just waiting for one more truck to grid up here. Joey Kirk will be getting underway. 20 laps in this one. There we go. Lights are up. We're getting ready to fire this one off. There you go. Tom Mohemus going to hold on to his hole shot. All of our trucks off and running. Into turn 1 they go. Ansbacher trying to make the move around the inside. Oh, we got a couple trucks getting into each other. We got a bottleneck in turn 1. They're all trying to push through. That's the 55. The 53, sorry, of Herbie. Spun around there. Everybody kind of barged through him. Nowhere for Herbie to go. Unfortunately, got turned around early on, but Ansbacher and Mohemus are out front. We'll take in let's bring up our picture-in-picture, see what's going on in the back end. As we still got trucks going door to door in the tail end, battling it out. Meanwhile, our leader is starting to break away. Ray Beaudoin in 3rd place. He's broken away from Joey Kirk. That action's still going on in the background. The mid-pack is a calamity right now. Let's head back to the mid-pack there as we see Ant McPherson trying to move around. David Bush III. Bush III fighting back on the inside. They're going to go toe-to-toe down the front stretch. It's going to complete up the first lap for them. Into turn 1. Bush III holding the inside line. Peterson going to try and make his way around the outside. They got Stephen Barnett just up ahead of him. Bush a little slow out of turn 1. Peterson tried to just wing it around, hold on to it, but wasn't able to get back into the throttle and get a little grip and head out. It's 3 trucks going to battle again. Into the next corner as we go on board here with Bush III. Ooh, a little bang off the wall there for him. Let's bring him in. See him working 3D. He's got the VR headset, rocking the Lunatic sticker on the front, Lunatic Racing driver. Up front, though, Tom Mohemus and Zach Ansbacher running away with this huge jump there for Tom. The British driver leading the way. He's even got his James Bond 5-piece suit paint job on the truck. Let's take a look back here for Mohemus. Ansbacher trying to stay in tow. These 2 drivers broken away now. 3.2 seconds over 3rd place Ray Beaudoin. Beaudoin trying to hang with them, but right now he's falling back a little bit. He's opened up a nice gap over Joey Kirk, though. Got just under 1 second now as Kirk's trying to fight back. We got a crash between Barnett, Bush III, and Herbie in the background. Let's even pick up what happened to that in a few moments. As Kirk and Beaudoin now going door to door. Joey Kirk, the 4 on the outside. He's got Barnett trying to make a move around. Pierce right in there too as well. So he's going to get a little loose. Trucks everywhere on this one. We still got some battling in midfield. There we go. Bush III still battling with a number of drivers in the back. That mid-pack is still going off. Our leaders breaking away though. Ansbacher hanging tight with Mohemus right now. Wonder if Ansbacher's trying to find a spot to capitalize here right now to make that move around on Mohemus. He's going to have another race after 2 as well. I'm not sure if there's an invert into race 2. Let's take a look back here. Josh Heege on board with him. Oh, Heege getting squeezed out by Barnett as they come through onto the front straight. Over the jump they go. Barnett getting a nice run through there. See him drifting it into turn 1. Heege holding a tight line. Not much slide there. He's going to be able to get back into the power. Down the straight, they're going to bang doors. And they're going to bang again. Oh, Higgy almost goes off. Gathers onto it, but looks like something might have happened to Meat Person. Meat Person going to slide up in front of Higgy's and make that move. Number drivers going up and down through the order here. Joey Kirk now got himself up 3 spots into 5th place, but our big mover, Stephen Barnett, started at the back all the way up into 4th place. Nobody even close to making the moves that Barnett's made at this point in time. We're only 5 laps into this race. He's already up 14 positions. He's got Ray Bodway up ahead of him. Bodway 1.5 seconds up ahead. If you take a look back from Bodway, you see Barnett and Kirk lurking in the background there. See if these two trucks can work together to try and reel in Bodway. Barnett has his hands full now. Kirk looking to the inside. Barnett able to fight him off. The 15 of Barnett holding strong. Kirk trying to find a way through. Unable to do it. He'd like to take back one of those gain positions that Barnett has on the day right now. Bring up, we got our second place truck in the picture-in-picture there, Amsbacher. Falling back a little bit from our leader, Tom Monhemus. This battle, though, between Kirk, Watkins, and Barnett still going on. Kirk making his way around Watkins. Watkins got a run up there, dove up the inside. They're going to go door-to-door into turn 2. The 343 of Watkins throws it into the corner. Barnett, though, going to go wide. He's going to lose 2 spots to Watkins and Kirk. So our big mover and shaker now down to only 12 spots. I say only 12, but now only plus 12 positions gained in the race here for him. As Kirk and Watkins now trying to pull away. Let's check back in our leader, Tom Monhemus. Leading the way now, 1.8 seconds over second place, Ansbacher. Looks like Barnett might have got a black flag. Looks like he is into the pits here for Barnett. So unfortunate for him, serving a pit run here, running around the backside. So our big mover and shaker going to fall down the order. Unfortunately for him, we'll see if he can regroup for race number 2. Monhemus into turn 4. He's going to head down the front stretch. Amsbacher right there, trying to keep in touch right now. They've got a huge lead over Ray Bodway in 3rd place. Bodway is probably starting to get a little worried when we saw that battle between Watkins, Kirk, and the rest in behind. And another battle a little further back here between Adam McAfee and the number 18. He's trying to chase down David Weingartner up ahead. Weingartner missing the back half of his truck. Those fenders are gone. Something you see very often in the Pro-2 trucks. I guess something happened to Madden Lakovic. Let's see what happened to Malden Lakovic. Ooh, he's got a little nose high. Got it gathered up though. Oh, and he's up in the curb. It's not the optimal way to make him move through that corner. We got Greg Johnson now trying to make the move on Joey Kirk. He's going to get around. So we'll go on board here with Kirk. A little sideways through turn 4 for Kirk. Down the front stretch they go. See what kind of run Kirk can get here down the front straight so he can make a move on Johnson. So we take a look back here from Johnson. He's going to swing it around into turn 1. Slide lace through turn 1 for Greg Johnson. McAfee still battling it out with Weingartner and Josh Higgy. Oh, there goes Higgy's right fender. It's off. Spare parts everywhere. The track crew is going to have a ton of spare parts pickup. Oh no! McAfee up into the guardrail. Well, guardrail, I guess it's a cement cinder block. He's going to get collected up. It's going to cost him about half a second or so to Higgy and Weingartner as they're starting to pull away up ahead. So go on board here with Weingartner trying to hold off the charge of Josh Higgy, excuse me. Both these drivers gained 3 positions from where they started. Adam McAfee, though, in behind, he's down 6 spots from where he started. rough race right now for McAfee. He's trying to recoup some of those lost positions. Let's pop back up here to this battle between Kirk and Johnson. Kirk doing well to hold off, or sorry, not Johnson, Kirk and Meeperson. It'd take me a race or two here to figure out the liveries, folks, but we'll get her figured out. And Meeperson going to move around Kirk. He's going to try and slide it around turn 3, though. Kirk looking up the inside. Can he get back? No, Meeperson's going to hold on to that position as it is right now. See how long Meeperson can hold off the advances from Kirk. So bring back up the picture-in-picture here. We got focus on Josh Hege. Hege involved in that battle with David Weingartner, Adam McAfee, Joey Herbie in there too as well, so we'll keep an eye on them. Meeperson's starting to pull away from Joey Kirk. See if Kirk can get it collected up. He was putting a ton of pressure on Meeperson. Oh no, he's going to get up on the inside rail. That's going to cost him a ton of time. Now only 2 seconds up on that battle between Weingartner, McAfee, Hege, Herbie. Number of trucks in behind there. Pick up Matt Schlosser. He's up 5 spots from where he started. Currently about 5 seconds back of Joey Herbie. Herbie still trying to find a way around Hege. They're going door to door. Up over the jump they go here. Oh, the 53 of Herbie airing it out. Hege not quite so much. He bailed out a little bit in the last second there. That's going to allow Hege to get a nice run there. Oh, but Herbie makes the move around him into turn 1. He gets a massive jump out of it. While they continue to battle, that's going to allow Matt Schlosser to continue to close that gap down now. He might be running out of time to get up in this battle, though. Pop back up here to Joey Kirk. He has David Weingartner just ahead of him. Adam McAfee there too as well. Let's go on board here with McAfee, the 3rd truck in line. Down the front straight, these 3 trucks go. See Weingartner getting a little squirrely, but McAfee getting a nice run on the outside there, trying to make the move around Kirk. He's going to have to slide it around through turn 1, up onto the right side rail. That'll help him push around the outside. But Kirk fighting back on the inside, but McAfee's going to make that position stick. Better run out of the exit of the corner for him. Weingartner up ahead, though. McAfee almost strides him back. Weingartner up on the rail. He's stuck. Is he going to be able to get off? No, David Weingartner losing positions now. Oh, tough break for Weingartner, but meanwhile, the battle continues on up ahead. McAfee has Kirk, Herbie, and Hege in tow now. Schlosser not too far back of this battle now too as well. Slowly lurking in behind is Matt Schlosser, taking advantage of all these mistakes up ahead. 6 laps to go as McAfee crosses the line in 7th place. Let's check back in on our leaders. Tom Manhemus out front comfortably now, 5.2 seconds over Zach Ansbacher. He with another 7 seconds over Ray Bodway. Richard Watkins in 4th place, up 2 positions where he qualified. Greg Johnson comfortably in 5th place, one of our own, actually is our only driver other than the leaders, still running in the position he qualified. So nice race right now for Greg Johnson. It also looks like one of only 2 Canadians in the field, Jeff Johnson the other one, and he is out. So brothers Johnson, one of them doing well, the other one race not to remember here. We go back to the battle here between Hege and Kirk. Hege flying it over the jump. Joey Kirk up ahead though. Getting a nice exit out of turn 1. Hege, I'd like to say in the draft, but I don't think these trucks really have any draft. The body panel is pretty flimsy. No real downforce. It's all mechanical grip here. 4 laps to go. Joey Kirk trying to hold off the advances of Josh Hege. Matt Schlosser now getting closer. Lurking in behind there is Schlosser. Go on board with him. He can see that battle up ahead. 6th position gained right now for Matt Slosser, taking advantage of some others' misfortune. The 400 onto the front stretch. He's closing that gap in now, down to less than a second between he and Higgy up ahead. Could Slosser be a factor here to jump into the top 10? Currently in 11th place. One more position will get him into the top 10. It's our closest battle on track right now. Kirk, Higgy, Slosser. In through turn 2 they go into the sweeping left hand. And then they'll head back up the hill. Kirk trying to withstand the pressure from Higgy and Slosser. Higgy's falling back a little bit, starting to fall into the clutches of Matt Slosser. I say Slosser's truck looking fairly clean right now. But of all the trucks in this race, oh no, they're both going to get sideways through turn 4. Slosser going to take advantage of this. Higgy's going to have to collect his truck up before he can continue on. That's going to move Slosser into 10th place, up 7 spots in the race for him. Nice run there for Matt Slosser. That's going to make our closest battle right now between Ant Meeperson and Greg Johnson. Something happened to Johnson. He's fallen back. He was in 5th place. Meeperson took advantage of that. Let's see, quick replay here. What happened to Greg Johnson? So Johnson coming out of turn 1, over the whoops into turn 2. Oh, he's going to get sideways up into the barrier, has to back it up. And then Meeperson going to come around to the inside and take that position away. See if Johnson has time to chase him back down. 2 laps to go. Our leader, Tom Munhemus, into the final corner now. He'll be heading down the front stretch. He'll be getting the white flag this time by. He has the 11th place truck of Josh Higgy just up ahead of him. So about half the field lapped at this point in time by our leader, Tom Munhemus. Zach Ansbacher holding tough in behind. He's actually closed that gap down a little bit the last couple laps, but going to run out of time to chase down Munhemus. Go back to this battle between Meeperson and Johnson on the final lap. Johnson closing in on Meeperson. They're going to head down the front straight to start their final lap. Johnson lurking in behind. We know 5th place is where he qualified. He'd like to get back to that position. Be one of our only trucks to finish in the same position they started. Out of turn 1 they go. Meeperson holding on to that position. Our leader, Munhemus, though, heading to the line. He's going to finish the race in 1st spot. Ansbacher going to come home in 2nd. Ray Baudouin going to finish up in 3rd place, barring any mistake. But let's go back to this battle here. Meeperson and Johnson heading up that straight between 3rd and 4th, up the hill, over the jumps. Crucial. Turn 4 coming up here from Meeperson. Oh, he's going to get sideways. Holds onto it, though. Can Johnson get the run to make the move? No, he's going to run out of time. Meeperson going to hold on to that position and take home final spot in the top 5. Excellent stuff there between those 2 drivers. Joey Herbie, he's going to survive to come home in 8th. Matt Slosser, our biggest mover, 7 spots gained. He's going to come home in 10th place, just ahead of Josh Higgy. And Higgy across the line. And that's going to do it. Looks like the rest of our... Oh, man. Higgy across the line into the guardrails. That is how you finish with style. Hi, let's take a look at the official results. Top spot goes to Tom Munhemus, Zach Ansbacher in 2nd, Ray Baudouin in 3rd, Richard Watkins and Ant Meeperson round out your top 5. Greg Johnson in 6th, Adam McAfee in 7th, Joey Herbie in 8th with Joey Kirk in 9th, Matt Schlosser in 10th, Josh Higgy in 11th, David Bush III in 12th, Stoll, Pierce, Weingartner, Lakovic, Thompson, Barnett, and Jeff Johnson round out your used car parking lot at the back end of the field. So we've got a 2-minute warm-up. So we've got a couple drivers in the waiting room here. Let's bring in David Bush III. D. Bush III, you had a good start there, but it looks like we lost you towards the mid-pack of the race. What happened there? Yeah, it's interesting with almost 20 trucks on track. It's a little hectic there at the start. We saw a number of roadblocks. You're able to make through the majority of it, but it caught up with you at the end. How are you feeling going into heat number 2 here? Excellent stuff. We hope for a little better result for you in race number 2. Get out there, get a little warm up in, and get ready to go. Take care. That was David Bush III, driver of the 32 machine. See if he's able to have a little better finish here in race number 2 as our drivers out on track for warm-up. What a hectic race number 1, but that's going to give us a little bit of time here. Talk about a sponsor, channel sponsor Apex Sim Racing in the description of the video. You'll find yourself a 5% discount code. Use the referral link to get over to their website. Use that code, yourself 5% off. And it's our thanks to you for enjoying the streams. They carry wheels, wheelbases, sim racing chassis, seats, pedals, basically everything you need to get going in sim racing. They even carry PCs too as well from the Rich D PC line. So Apex Sim Racing, we thank them. And then our cameras today provided by TrackCams 22, as usual, giving us all the tight, twisty angles here on track. Thank you to them, and it wouldn't be the same kind of broadcast without them. So there we go, the clock ticking down, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and we'll be starting heat number 2 here. 20 minutes went by fairly quick, or 20 laps went by fairly quick. I guess it worked out about 20 minutes. They're doing about 50-second laps, so works out fairly close, about 18-minute race or so. Just wait for timing and scoring to reset, and we'll take a look at how the grid's going to stack up here for race number 2. Jeff Johnson going to start on pole with Stephen Barnett in second place. Stephen Thompson, Vlad Lakovic in third and fourth. Weingartner, Pierce, Stoll, and Bush the third round out your top 8. Hickey and Schlosser round out your top 10. Kirk and Herbie, the top 12. Then we find Adam McAfee and Greg Johnson in 13th to 14th. Ant Beeperson and Richard Watkins in 15th and 16th. 17th and 18th goes to Ray Beaudoin and Zach Ansbacher. And for winning race 1, Tom Manhemus is going to start tail on the field. So it looks like most of our trucks heading to the grid. Wait for our pole sitter for race number 2 here, Jeff Johnson, Stephen Thompson to grid up. We'll be getting underway here. Should be a heck of a lot of fun. There we go, the clock ticking down. Say a couple trucks not going to grid up here, Thompson and Johnson. Either way, we're away. Focus on Zach Ansbacher, our second place finisher in the picture-in-picture. He's mired in mid-pack as our leader, Barnett, going to get up on the berm. That's going to send him off sideways. He has a ton of trucks in tow now. Oh, man. Trucks everywhere. Things have kicked off early on. We've got a log jam here now. Oh, everybody got through there, but it wasn't without some carnage. Barnett and Pierce got wrapped up in that incident. Barnett, not the race he was hoping for, starting up at the front end of the field, but Lakovic, he's going to take over top spot now. He has Cybern Stoll right in behind Weingartner and Higgy. Higgy we saw battling with Kirk all through race number 1. There's Kirk right there with David Bush III to his outside as they head into turn 1. Oh, a little bit of front end bounce there for Joey Kirk. Zach Ansbacher, though, look at this, already up 13, 12 spots. Goes back and forth here as he jockeys for position into 6th place. Tom Manhemus there too as well. So our top 2 trucks from race 1 quickly make their way through the field here. We'll see how quickly they can get up to the sharp end, but they've got a ton of work left here to do with them. As we see trucks, oh man, we got truck up on the outside there. I'm not sure who that was. It might have been Barnett. It was Barnett. Up into the wall, so he came back on track, and I think he was just trying to get out of the way of the trucks coming through there, unfortunately. So on board, there's Amsbacher in the picture-in-picture. Our leader up front, though, Lakovic, starting to pull away from Cybran Stoll. Weingartner right there, too, in tow, but don't look too quickly. Amsbacher and Mahimas, they're catching up. They've now got themselves up into 4th and 5th. I think it's only a matter of time before they're going to complete the charge up to the front, but we got a battle a little farther back here. Ray Beaudoin, he's trying to make a move around the outside of David Bush III. That is a log jam of trucks, though, all the way up into Joey Kirk. Looks like he's the lead truck in this pack. Take a look back here. Oh, Kirk. They get a little loose. Has to collect the car up on the inside. Greg Johnson going to make the move by. Josh Higgy trying to move around Kirk too as well. They're going to drag race down the front straight over the jump. Both of them airing it out. Four-wheel drift there for Greg Johnson. Higgy going to look up to his inside though, but Johnson going to get the better run out of the corner. Oh no! Higgy up on the barrier. Can he get it unbeached? He is, but he's going to fall all the way down to 15th place, unfortunately. Greg Johnson going to take advantage. Adam McAfee now up into this battle. Joey Kirk right there too as well. Ray Beaudoin, David Bush III, Matt Slosser. Saw him make his way up into 10th place. Race number 1. He's looking to the inside of David Bush III. Bush III lost that inside fender. Slosser trying to make the run down the straight here. It's a drag race. Looks like Bush III got the better run through turn 4. Slosser, though, if he can stay there, will have the inside line into turn 1. What a slide there by Slosser up on the inside of Bush III. They're still battling it out, though. Neither driver ready to give up that position, but up ahead, Weingartner. He's been passed by Ansbacher. Now it's Ponimus trying to make his way around into the inside. Weingartner battling him back well, though. Up into turn 4 they go. Tom Manhemus going to have the inside line. Weingartner sliding out wide. That's going to compromise the exit. Oh, up on the curve for Weingartner. He's going to have to bail out. They'll tuck in behind Tom Manhemus. So Ansbacher and Manhemus now up into 3rd and 4th. They got Cybran Stoll just up ahead. Lakovic not too far ahead of him either. Take a look back here from Mladen Lakovic. Stoll, Ansbacher, Manhemus in tow, in behind. Slosser and Bush III still battling it out. Peterson in there too as well. 3-truck battle. Peterson probably has the best view of this battle right now. See Bush III moving around to the outside, trying to chase down Slosser up ahead. Looks like Slosser going to take that position now. All these trucks missing rear fenders now. That's how tough this battle's been. Joey Kirk, he's battling up ahead. He's got Ray Beaudoin in tow. Beaudoin up 8 positions. Nice run by him. Didn't have the best end of the race to heat number 1 that he would have looked forward to. He's trying to make up for that here in heat number 2. Ansbacher making the move for 2nd place. Up ahead, he's gotten around Cybran Stoll. Tom Manhemus, though, unable to make that move as well. So Ansbacher going to put a truck in between them. Into turn 4 they go. Ansbacher leading the way of this battle. See Manhemus trying to make the move on the inside of Stroll. Cybran Stoll not ready to give up that position. Stoll no slouch, 5K iRating driver here as well, so don't expect him just to roll over and give up this position to Tom Manhemus. Manhemus going to look to the outside. He's really going to have to battle to try and make this move around. Stoll on the inside line here. Oh, Stoll's going to spin out and up into the wall. Weingartner and Johnson come through. They're going to collect each other up. Adam McAfee sneaks by the inside of the Batman truck. I'm Batman. He came through. Weingartner, Johnson battling it out. They've got Joey Kirk there too as well. Or sorry, Joey Kirk in behind. Weingartner and Johnson up the hill they go. Adam McAfee though pulling away. Greg Johnson trying to move around the outside. See what kind of run he gets here. It's at the 900 machine of David Weingartner up ahead. Airs it out. He's going to try and slide up the inside. Can he make it stick? Little bump and run there for Weingartner. Or for Johnson, sorry, on Weingartner. Let's see if Weingartner does the same thing to him here into turn 2. He is going to give it a little shove. Tit for tat there. The 37 of Joey Kirk trying to get into this one too as well. He's going on board here with Joey Kirk. It's a battle up ahead, just off to his right-hand side. Oh no, Johnson going to get up on the curb. That's going to cost him a ton of time. He's going to fall back. He's going to tow off to the pits. So Greg Johnson out of this one. Our leader there, Lukovic, he's been caught by Ansbacher and Monhus. Ansbacher making the move to the inside now on Lukovic. Lukovic going to get the run through the whoops. Throws it into turn 2. Ansbacher though looks to the inside. Lukovic still holding off. Ansbacher unable to find a way around. See what kind of run these two drivers can get in the uphill section between turn 3 and 4. Lukovic tosses it into turn 4. Ansbacher and Monhemus right there too as well. Down the straight they go. All three trucks in a line. Up and over the jump. All three airing it out. Lukovic was a little wide. Ansbacher looks to the inside. Had the lead for an instant. Lukovic fighting back though. Not ready to give up this position. Can Ansbacher make the move? Oh, Tom and Hemus almost thought about making the move up the inside. Try and take both of them at the same time. Lukovic still able to hold off the charge from Ansbacher. They've caught him, but they haven't been able to get around him. All three of these trucks evenly matched. It's a matter of who's going to give up the ghost here first as Monhemus looks to the inside of Ansbacher. He's going to get that position. Up into second place for Monhemus. Ansbacher trying to fight back, trying to get that better run out of turn 4. As we pass the halfway mark now, 9 laps to go. All three trucks sliding into turn 1. Ansbacher, real late slide. Oh, he's up on the curb. Oh man, tough break for Zach Ansbacher. He's going to have a bit of a gap though over Sibrin Stoll in behind, who's battling with Adam McAfee. McAfee in the Batman truck tries to throw it up the inside of Stoll. Unable to complete that slide. Weingartner right there too as well, although he's battling with Joey Kirk now. The slower corner there for Weingartner, fall back a little bit. Slosser and Meeperson still battling it out in behind. They've got David Bush III, who's fallen back a little bit. Ray Bodway back a little bit. Joey Herbie falling back off pace, but we'll go back up to this battle here for top spot. Bring up the picture-in-picture here. We got Joey Kirk battling at the bottom of the screen with Weingartner. Our leader, Lukovic, now 3 seconds over Tom Monhemus. Sure what happened to Monhemus here, but he's fallen back a little bit off of our leader, Lukovic. We'll see if he's able to reel him back in. Just having a quick look here at timing and scoring. I'm not seeing anything flashed up as a crash for Monhemus, so I just got wrapped up a little bit on the curb. But although Amperson, Justin Pierce, and David Weingartner look like they've got involved in something here. Joey Kirk now with Matt Slosser right in behind him. See Slosser throwing it up the inside in the in screen. Slosser, nice run. Saw him move himself up into 10th place at the end of Heat 1. Got himself up into 7th place now, plus 3 positions. He's going to look on the outside. of Joey Kirk. Unable to do that. Not able to make that move, but Behemoth's starting to reel in Lakovic again. Vlad Lakovic now only 2.4 seconds, 2.5 seconds now up on Tom Behemoth. Ebbs and flows each corner, a matter of who gets through that corner quicker. That battle between Kirk and Slosser still going on. Looks like Meatperson's starting to get into this one too as well. But he's just kind of lurking in the background, seeing him kind of in and out of the camera shots here. Now it's a matter of Lakovic. Can he hold on? Can he keep Tom Behemoth at bay? That gap now just over 2 seconds. Behemoth pushing hard. He has the Bond suit livery on, so you know he's taking things serious here. What kind of Bond weapons could he have in store here for Lakovic, excuse me. Up the hill they go between turn 3 and 4. There you see that gap closing as they head down the hill now, down the front stretch towards the jump. It's going to be a matter of who can really get in and out of turn 1 a little better here. We've seen Tom Behemoth be able to just throw it up into turn 1. Oh, he gets the front end bouncing up a little bit, but he gets it collected up into turn 1. That gap now 1.1 seconds now between Lakovic and Behemoth. Amsbacher not too far back either. He had that little incident up on the inside wall. Had to get the truck collected up, but he's slowly reeling back in those two up ahead. It's like Amsbacher might have the quickest time in a clean track here. Last time by 50.89 for Amsbacher, 51.7 for Lakovic. So Amsbacher's starting to reel them in. I'm interested to see if Lakovic and Behemoth's battle that could bring Amsbacher right back into it. With only 5 laps to go, anything can happen here. As you see, Kirk and Slosser still battling out in the inlay. Got a battle not too far ahead of them either, as Sybern Stoll, Joey Herbie, and Adam McAfee battle it out. Behemoth has caught Lakovic now, right there, half a second now. Will they battle? How long will that battle take? And will it bring Amsbacher back into this scenario? See Amsbacher lurking in the background there. Ooh, a little sideways there, a little extra bump for Behemoth through that corner. It's going to compromise his exit. Over the jump they go into turn 1. Oh, Lakovic gets sideways, almost loses the back end of that truck. Behemoth looks up to the inside. They're going to go door to door here. Lakovic off over the berm. Can he get the run that keeps him with throttle though? But he's going to lose that position too. Tom Behemoth. That's not necessarily what Amsbacher wanted to see. He wanted to see those two trucks battle a little bit more so he can get back up into that battle. So we'll see. Does Lakovic have anything to answer back for Behemoth? You see Sybern Stoll unable to chase down Joey Herbie up ahead. Or sorry, not Joey Herbie. Adam McAfee. I don't know why sorry, Adam. I don't know why I keep wanting to call you Joey Herbie. Amsbacher now solidly in third place. Behemoth starting to pull away from Lakovic once he got by him. So that clean track working well for Behemoth. Can Amsbacher now? Can he catch Lakovic up ahead? 2 laps to go. Time going to be the enemy here for Zach Amsbacher. Let's go back here, checking the battle between Slosser and Kirk. Slosser right there now. He's worked his way up to the back of Kirk. Meeperson there too as well. Weingartner not too far back either. He's got the lap truck of Greg Johnson in behind him. That's not a battle for position, but up ahead. Oh, Greg Johnson. Looks like Greg Johnson trashed here. Let's see what happened to him. I saw him falling in behind. Oh, it just got loose. Sent it into turn 1 and around he goes. To the back of Weingartner. Oh, that wasn't too bad. Lukovic, though, has been caught by Anspacher last lap. Last chance here for Anspacher to try and make that move. Mejinas, though, comfortably up front, 2.7 seconds now over Lukovic. Can Anspacher get around Lukovic? Can he get himself back up into second place to finish second in both heat races? Only one more corner to do it as they head up the hill through the jumps. Throw it into turn 4. Both trucks went sideways. Lukovic slides a little wide, but he's going to be able to hold on to that position, it looks like. Tom Mejinas going to take top spot as he's across the line. Battle for second place. Lukovic going to hold off Anspacher. Let's go back here between Schlosser and Kirk. Looks like Kirk going to hold on to that spot over Schlosser. David Bush III and David Weingartner. The battle of the Davids here as they head into turn 3. They're going to head up the hill here towards turn 4. Bush III currently holding on to 9th place. Weingartner holding on to last spot in the top 10 right now. Into turn 4 they go. Who's going to get the better run out of there? Looks like Bush III going to get the better run as he's heading across the line. Weingartner going to have to settle for 10th place. Nice run there by all of our drivers. Joey Herbie up on the banking. Greg Johnson, he's in the pits now. Rough race for him, but back-to-back wins for Tom Mejinas. Congratulations to the UK driver, James Bond suited livery and all. Nicely done by all of our drivers. Jumpy truck action is probably the best kind of action there. Oh, it looks like it. Now, ended just the way you expected. Let's take a look at the final results here. There you go. Tom Mejinas going to take a second heat in a row win for him. Zach Anspacher in second place. Adam McAfee in the third. Sibrid Stoll in fourth. With Joey Kirk in fifth. Matt Schlosser in sixth. Ant Meeperson in seventh. David Bush III in eighth. David Weingartner in ninth. Lukovic rounding at the top 10. Not sure what happened to Lukovic on the last lap there. We'll see if we can find out here once we go through the rest of the standings. Joey Herbie in 11th, Justin Pierce in 12th, Greg Johnson in 13th with Richard Watkins in 14th, Ray Beaudoin in 15th, Josh Heagy in 16th, Stephen Barnett in 17th, Jeff Johnson and Stephen Thompson round out your field. They did not see the green flag, so let's quickly see here before we bring in some drivers for interviews. Let's quickly see what happened to Lukovic, as he was in second place battling with Anspacher, and then all of a sudden he was just down the field. I'm not sure if he got a black flag penalty. I'm not seeing anything as far as wreck, so unfortunate for Vlad Lukovic. Actually, it must have been some sort of a 30-second penalty potentially, because he finished second, and then the final results dropped down the field. But either way, we got a couple drivers in the booth here. Let's bring in our second place finisher, Mladen Lukovic. Mladen, you looks like you crossed the line in second for heat number 2, but the final results had you down the field. What happened there? Did you get a penalty after the race? I'll have to let me bring up the results here again and just double check. Yeah, I'm showing you the official results. 1 lap down in 10th place. So not sure. We'll have to see if we can get a ruling on what happened there. But you had a heck of a battle there at the end with Tom and Zach. You're able to hold off Zach, but unfortunately Tom was able to find a way around you. How much fun is these trucks in a big field like this? Oh, actually, hold on a second here. Tom, or Mladen, they're just going to double check. For some reason, I'm not getting any audio here on the stream for you. Just 1 second, please. See if we can get that fixed up here quickly. Okay, sorry, Mladen, give us again how much fun it was racing 20 trucks out here.
But like I was saying, first one was a disaster, but the second one was a little bit better. A little bit of a redemption, I guess, sort of.
And next week we head to Phoenix Rallycross. That's going to be a real interesting one. We're not going to have the wide open spaces here, Wild West. If we get almost 20 trucks on track again, it's going to be, I can't even begin to think what kind of carnage is going to be. So you looking forward to that one, or is it maybe a week you're going to take off?
No, I'll be there for sure, yeah. I enjoy racing these trucks with the guys, so I'll be there for sure.
Excellent stuff. Give us a shout out here, Milan, before we let you go.
Shout out to you guys for putting all of this on. I've been there last season and I'm doing it again because it's a lot of fun. So shout out to you guys. Thank you.
Excellent stuff, Milan. Best of luck next week at the Phoenix Rallycross. I think every one of our drivers are going to need it. So hopefully we can see you back up at the sharp end again.
Thanks. I appreciate it. We'll see you there.
Take care. All right, let's bring in our back-to-back heat winners. Tom, sorry, Tom, you're going to have to let me know what's the correct pronunciation of your last name. I'm sure I brutalized it numerous times here.
I'd say Monhamius.
Monhamius. Okay, don't cover your ears when you're listening back to the broadcast because it didn't come out that way. But back-to-back wins here. You had to work for it in race number 2, starting at the back, but you and Zach quickly were able to get through the carnage on the start of race number 2, get yourselves quickly up into top 10, and then it was just a matter of charging through the front. You were able to get around Bladen with a couple laps to go. Did you think if you got into clear out front, you could really open up a gap on those 2 drivers in behind?
Yeah, I thought so. I mean, it was a shame that it wasn't slightly closer. Obviously, there was that little contact in turn 1 that, 3 wide into there doesn't go, and yeah, we just pinched Zach into the wall, which kind of sucks. I think it would have been a lot closer, and I think I would have been it would have been pretty close between us 3. Me and Zach maybe could have pulled away a bit more.
And we head to Phoenix Rallycross circuit next week. That's going to be a lot tighter than Wild West. What are you expecting to see there?
I'm expecting a lot of chaos into that turn 1. I mean, it's so tight. There's the wall sticking out. I expect there to be a lot of carnage into there. But I love it in the Pro 2 light, so I'm sure I'll love it in the Pro 2 as well.
Excellent. Give us a shout out or two here, Tom, before we let you go.
Yeah, shout out you guys on the broadcast. Shout out TG Power Sports and Minute Racing, and shout out my teammate Zach.
Excellent stuff. Best of luck next week at Phoenix. As I told Mladen earlier, you're all probably going to need it in the tight confines there. So hopefully we see you back at the sharp end again, Tom. Take care.
Yep. Cheers, Rob.
So that was our back-to-back winner, Tom Manhenmus. And then let's bring in our back-to-back. Well, I guess he ends up finishing second place. Zach, I don't know, maybe you know what happened there as far as a penalty to Lakovic or not, but for some reason the feature results I was showing he got bumped down to 10th place, and it looks like you brought home back-to-back seconds.
No, I was hoping you had an answer for me on that one. I don't know. I just checked the results, and yeah, he dropped down to -1 lap. So I don't know. Looking forward to finding out just like you are.
Well, either way, you capitalize on back-to-back second places. You had a heck of a battle there in race number 2. You and Tom, as I was mentioning to Tom, you were able to work through the field, get up into comfortably in the top 10 early on, and then it was just a matter of the two of you trying to push forward. And unfortunately, you got bumped a little wide, and it cost you a little bit of time for that battle up front. But do you think if you were able to stick with Tom and Vlad, you might have had something for them at the end?
Yeah, I think I just needed to get the pass done on Vlad. He was doing a really good job defending. Really kind of ticking me off at times, honestly. He'd run really wide into turn 1 and cut back across the inside. And that was really just bottlenecking. Tom was right on me. You know how fast he is. So we just got so smashed together there and let Tom slip by me, and then they were both actually running a little wide. And when I went to the inside in turn 1, I just got hit to the wall there. And actually really fortunate not to end the race. Had to back off the barrier. So that could have been way worse.
Yeah, we saw a number of trucks unfortunately getting beached up on the bear. Some of them are able to get off a little quicker than others, and some guys are really beached and lost a ton of spots. But we head to from the wide open spaces, the tight confines of Phoenix. I've asked Tom, I've asked Bladen what they think they're going to see next week. Obviously, it's going to be a whole lot of carnage, and it's going to be a little strategy, I guess. I'm not sure if we're running the Joker lap or not necessary, but it might be a real strategy play early on in the race.
Yeah, I believe we're going to do 1 Joker lap per race on the rallycross track. So, yeah, I feel pretty good about Phoenix. A lot of the guys probably in this race here don't run the rallycross tracks a lot, but I run a lot of Pro-2 Light, and they run the rallycross tracks, so I think it'll be a pretty good track for me. Unfortunately, if Tom shows up again, he's like the king there at Phoenix, so I expect him to be the guy to beat again. He's a teammate of mine, so it's all good, but I'd love to beat that guy one day. You know, I'm always trying to one-up him on that, but I have no doubt he'll be the man to beat at Phoenix.
Yeah, you mentioned he really liked Phoenix, so I expect him to see him strong. But he did give you a shout-out, though, Zach, so before we let you go, we'll get some shout-outs from you here.
Yep, shout out to TG Power Sports, as always, supporting me in the race team, and yeah, shout out to my teammate Tom. Obviously did a really good job tonight. I was hoping to best him by 1 position there in the second race, but didn't happen. And shout out to Matt, putting on some good races over here.
Yeah, it's a nice variety of series, and I'm kind of surprised. You'll see any league that has GT4 racing, jumpy truck racing, and then dirt oval too as well. So you love to see it. So best of luck next week to you, Zach. Hopefully we see you at the sharp end again.
Yep, thanks to you, Rob. Hope to talk to you soon.
Take care. It was our back-to-back second place finisher, and then looks like we've got Ray Beaudoin in the booth. Ray, not necessarily the way you were expecting the feature race to go for you. You got bumped off early on, and then couldn't really recover from there. But how much fun was it with 20 trucks on track here tonight?
It's a blast. Anytime you get to race at this level with these guys, man, that's what it's all about. I've been working my way up the rankings and trying to make sure that I belong with this, group of racers, and it's really cool to be able to mix it up with these guys.
Yeah, there's some really talented drivers I was mentioning at the top of the broadcast, where we've got usually you don't see a wide range of as highly rated iRating as you see in the session that we had here. So definitely a challenge for all the drivers involved. But another challenge next week at Phoenix, the rallycross track, where you're gonna have to take one of the Joker laps. What kind of strategy are you going to take into that race? Are you going to maybe opt for the Joker early on, or try and hold it off towards the end of the heat race?
I can't let all that information out of the bag yet. Nah, I kind of feel my way out. It depends a lot on the start in that race. If you end up mid-pack, you kind of want to use the Joker a little bit for your, to your advantage, and it kind of changes on the fly, whenever you get a Joker lap involved there. So we'll have to see where I'm sitting and how we want to use it, to our advantage, hopefully.
Excellent. Hopefully you have a little better race next week at Phoenix. Manage to avoid the carnage. It's going to be tough. The tight confines there. It's going to be be amazing. I think I'm just going to need to put it on blimp camera for the majority of the race, because it's the only way we're going to see all the carnage out there. But best of luck to you, Ray, and take care. Hopefully we talk to you next week. Oh, before we let you go, you have any shout outs you want to give out?
Yeah, I gotta thank the guys over at Herkin, Joey Herbie, that whole group there. Boozy Jerky actually picked me up for the IRSC series this year, which is awesome. And of course, my guys over at Ascension Racing. I couldn't do what, we've been able to grow so much, and it's all due to those guys having my back. So thanks for everybody helping me out here.
Excellent stuff. Well, best of luck next week to you, Ray, and hopefully we see you at the sharp end.
Right on. Have a good night.
Take care. Okay, that's going to do it for us here. As I mentioned, next week we'll be back, same time, same place. As it will be Phoenix Rallycross. Should be a ton of fun. Looking forward to that one. It's going to be, we saw what happens with 20 trucks heading into turn 1 here. Picture 20 trucks heading into the tight turn 1 Rallycross of Phoenix. All I can say is buckle up. We'll catch you back next time, same place. Thanks for tuning in. Bye for now.